It's a bad habit we all do.
We sign up for subscription services and we don't even remember we did until the renewal hits our credit card.
Musk of the Month Club? When did I sign up for that?
So what do? We go and we try to cancel it.
But neurobranding expert and author Allie Craig says that's easier said than done.
There's a psychological reason on exactly why we find it difficult to say goodbye.
We're diving into why it's hard to break up with brands. It started when marketers figured out that humans crave social bonds. This is kind of recent. In the beginning,
there was no spokesperson. There was no person behind it. It was just a can of Coke or a can of Pepsi.
And consumers made purchases based on the qualities of the product itself. But
products don't sell that way. We buy the human connection.
So now,
brands have been designed to mimic human personalities.
That runs the gamut from old school anthropomorphisms like Mr. Clean and Mr. Peanut to celebrity endorsements like T-Swift and Capital One, to ensemble pieces like Progressive's running workplace comedy starring Flo and Friends.
Can you guys see me?
Every single brand on today's market has human characteristics and personas.
And when brands have a personality, it means you don't just buy something, you enter into a relationship with someone.
The reason why we love certain brands over others is because we have a relationship with them.
And when you're not just buying a brand, but psychologically you're sort of dating that brand, leaving is way harder.
When we say bye-bye by canceling the subscription, it is truly like losing a relationship. It triggers the same part of the brain of loss, sorrow, and grief, and the businesses know that.
And just like that first high school romance, brands are going to make this a bad breakup.
They're that needy boyfriend or girlfriend who doesn't want the breakup to happen, and they beg you and plead for you to stay with them. They ask, are you sure you want to leave? Is there anything we can do? Can we try better? Maybe one more time?
Sure, they're in pop-up windows, auto-generated emails, or text, but they land like that note passed you in pre-calc. The Geico Gecko is sending me breakup poetry.
That actually triggers the exact same parts of our brain when it comes to relationships. So if you tend to have a hard time being the one who breaks up in a relationship, you're most likely going to have a hard time being the one who breaks up with any brand.
And just as it's done for everything else, social media has made brand breakups even worse.
Liking and friending brands, hearting posts that certain brands put out there.
And since social media is about networks that include actual people,
saying goodbye to these brands is asking us to get rid of who you interact with.
So what's a hopeless brand romantic to do? It starts with being aware of these bad breakup triggers.
Understanding the hold the brand has on you, either choose consciously to stay there or still choose to cancel and have that need in that relationship filled somewhere else.
Like maybe ditch your creepy obsession with AT&T Lily and get an actual girlfriend.
Yep.
The psychology of brand breakups is at the top of the list.